All right, before we do the pancakes this morning, I took this picture, okay? This morning in our meeting, Jeff's breakfast gets delivered, and I was in a state of shock. These are 2 fried eggs. This is the meat lover's omelet. This is the largest sausage order I've ever seen in my entire life. It was all for him, and it was gone in 45 seconds. Am I right or am I wrong?
100% true. 100% true. Hey, that's how you get the day going. That's how you get hyped. Let's go. Okay. That's how you get it right.
Back to that play.
We got to get it right. We got to get it right. You got to start big and then dwindle as the day goes on. We're starting with some big. Hey, Will Fries, a.k.a. Spud, get some of that, baby. When I talk about dropping some, watch the violence that he comes back with, and then goes and gets another. My favorite part about it, after he's on the ground, go find the gore. Go get down on the ground with my man Spud making it happen. Hey, we don't talk about the Colts nearly enough. That O-line, what they're doing. Will Fries, a.k.a. Spud. That's what I'm talking about, my man. Knock him down, let him have. Second, Alec Ingo, listen, you want to know why the Dolphins are doing what they're doing? How about you get fullbacks to go run lead and run straight at a Mike McDaniel, all the great play calling? You know why play calls look great? Because dudes like that go thump somebody and dump them on his back. Look with the roll, all the athleticism. That's why it's got to be number. He's athletic. He has a little roll in there. Most big men can't do it, but that's 2 cakes we're throwing on the screen for my man Alec Ingo. Congratulations. Finishing it off with another Colt.
Oh, come on,
Big
Jeff.
Q Nelson. Look at this angle.
All right.
Hey, division opponent. This is what I win. This is all pro and doing it as nasty as you can do it. Fit, finish, strain, all of it. Running your feet, finishing them up. That's 3 cakes. My man Big Q. The Colts laid a hat to these boys. I love it. Look at him get up. That's a thing of beauty. On the knee, that's an athlete right there. Athlete.
Look at Marcus's face.
Jeff, what is it when you got the defender like that? What's the defender saying in those moments?
Stop! Stop! Mom! We hear it all. We hear it all. We've broken a man. Hey, Swagu knows we don't put the brake on this man.
They don't call the mom, do they?
Mom! Nah. Can't nobody help you right now. Can't nobody help you.
I am going to come back to the blatant disrespect that it was shown to Josh Allen earlier on this program and is routinely shown to Josh Allen. We did one of these features. Is so-and-so going to have more or less than 2 touchdowns? So-and-so going to have more or less than 125 receiving yards? And with Josh Allen, it was, is he going to have more or less than 1.5 turnovers? And once again, he is the only quarterback we do that with. We don't even do it with Lamar Jackson. With Lamar, it's always, will he have more than 1.5 total touchdowns? Josh Allen is the one that we hold to a different standard, and he is asked to do the most.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not. Greeny's screaming in my ear. He's not, guys. He's not. We literally ask so much of these superstar quarterbacks. He has the talent. Now, you want to get on the Bills for putting everything on Josh? That's fine, but that's been a multi-year thing. You can't complain about it right now. Josh has led the league in turnovers. He is a superstar talent. The reason we care about the Bills is Josh Allen. We're not taking that away from him, but we do. No one was saying, "Oh, poor Lamar. He has no weapons. What's going on? He just has Mark Andrews." What's all those years? Lamar had nothing. Ask him to run the ball, throw the ball, do all these things, be a playmaker. No one said anything, and now all of a sudden, oh, Josh Allen is asked to do too much. It's always been that case, and we're not criticizing him. All we're saying is, hey, dude, late in games, second half of games, protect the football, because the margin of error is so slim with the Bills now, especially with the injuries on defense.
I will say this. First of all, Lamar Jackson was named MVP of the league. Second of all,
but who were his weapons when he won it?
No, he was unbelievable.
Who were exactly?
No, he had one of the great seasons of all time. I'm not talking about Lamar Jackson. I'm talking about Josh Allen.
We know.
Because Lamar, what I never hear is, I never come in on a Monday morning, Marcus, and I don't have people telling me that Lamar Jackson was the reason that his team lost. I have people telling me, well, Lamar doesn't have enough weapons. You got to get him more help. Their offense isn't suited to win deep in the playoffs. And I got Josh Allen, who was by far the best player on the field in a game against the Eagles, and I got to listen to people telling me his 1 turnover is the reason that they lose the game. That, Marcus, is what bothers me.
Yeah, the 1 turnover is a part of why they lost the game. It was a big turnover in the game. And we are going to highly criticize Josh Allen because he's led the league in turnovers since he's gotten the league. We act like we keep acting like this is some fantasy land that people are living in. If potentially, could we surmise that if he hadn't led the league every year he's been in the league, I mean, hadn't had the most turnovers, that this wouldn't be a conversation week in and week out? That is the problem. This is as clear as a glass of water to me. He has the most turnovers of any quarterback since they entered the league. That's why we talk about the turnovers. It's really that simple for me. We know he's great. We've seen Josh Allen play to the level or even a higher level than 99% of the quarterbacks in the league. But he's also led the league in turnovers since he's gotten there. So I don't know how we get rid of that part of it, because everybody want to feel good about talking about Josh Allen.
To me, it's less about feeling good, Lewis, than it is about understanding what is expected of a player. I don't see other quarterbacks in the NFL who are asked to do, with the possible exception of Lamar Jackson, I will grant you that, who are asked to do everything on their offense. He's literally everything they do. Half the plays look like, Josh, just do something. We're out of ideas here. Just go figure something out. And 75 plays a game, he does it. And then there's the 2 that it blows up in their face, and we wind up talking about those the entire rest of the week.
Yeah, what's interesting, though, look, I would push back in this regard, all right? It's not like Josh is devoid of weapons, okay? He's doing a lot. He's got a lot of people helping him, too. I think the problem with what happens with Josh is, see, people think that he's having to overcome coaching deficiencies. He's having to overcome some other team deficiencies. And what you're saying right now is like he should be given more credit because of the things he's having to overcome. When there are people who are doing just as much as him with less.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
Are
and
they?
I'll tell you what right now.
Yeah.
If you took Patrick Mahomes and put him with Stephon Diggs and Dalton Kincaid, are you telling me that Patrick would kind of put the ball in harm's way at the same kind of rate that maybe Josh Allen's put the ball in harm's way?
I don't know, but they wouldn't
and
ask
if you put Josh Allen in Kansas City?
But they wouldn't ask Patrick Mahomes to be their entire running game also. That's my point. How many times a game does Josh Allen do the easiest thing which there is to do, which is hand the ball to someone else and say, here, you take it. They never run the ball, Jeff.
Yeah.
Literally never. The only one who runs it is him.
Their line has actually been better this year. Their run game has been better. But part of the reason that he runs it aren't scripted runs. It's because for him, he gets that clock in his head, pulls it down. I'm going to go make a play with my legs. He did it a ton against Philly, right? 3rd down conversions at 7 yards and more. He pulls it down and runs it. But again, when you're equating wins, you have to assign turnovers because they are massive in our game, and it is a massive stat. And unfortunately, the quarterback controls the majority of that. And not all are to be blamed on him, but he carries his
Greeny,
portion
you know what?
with him.
I don't like. Are you mad that you think people unfairly get on him, or when they do get on him, it's like too harsh? It's too.
I feel like people miss the fact that he does more to help his team be in these games than practically any other quarterback in the NFL does, and they focus so much on the plays.
That's where we disagree.
I don't agree with that part.
Yeah, I think that's where we disagree.
I don't think he does more to keep his team in games right now.
This team had the best defense in the league the last 2 years almost.
I don't think his team. I don't think he does more to keep his team in games. They almost had the best defense in the NFL the last 2 years.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
We'll just leave it at this. If there's one thing that I think we can all collectively agree upon on this one, it's that I'm right.